After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help save you time and get claims paid faster.
Happy Monday, everybody. Lead meteorologist John Choquette here for our Monday edition of our daily 12 p.m. hail forecast, sponsored by C3 Group. Check them out in the description of the video below. And of course, thank you for sponsoring all of our lovely hail videos. Yes, I am back after Heather did a pretty good job of trying to run this solo Wednesday through Friday. And back here for this week. But what does this week have in store? We'll get into that in just a second here. Make sure you get that app if you haven't already, or if you're a first-time viewer here. You can view the video on the app as well. Click that lightning bolt lower right-hand corner of your screen. Brings up the video, the YouTube stream of this video, which is identical, pretty much every way as the Facebook one, except you can't put the comments on when you're doing it on the app. And you can go ahead and bring it up full screen as well, and you can check out that video full screen if it's in an area where you want to pay a little more attention to it than just kind of like half listening to it while you're working. So you can also get those notifications set up so you never miss. We do a notification every single time we do a live video. We do a notification every single time we are mapping storms, or when we are mapping storms that have golf ball size hail or larger falling, and of course when we have new maps available. So make sure you have that set up, whether it's on the app, on your email, or on your desktop computer, and you can customize that to whatever your needs are. You can get down to city metros, get the whole states, entire country, and even possibly into Canada or Australia if that's your gig. So with that, we got two areas we're looking at for forecasts. I have them zoomed in two different areas, a little bit easier to check out. First of which is on the East Coast, on the leeward side of the Appalachian Mountains in Virginia. You're going to have a couple chances for storms after about 2 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time, so right after lunchtime. Some storms are going to form off the end of the mountains here, possibly have some hail in Charlottesville down to Lynchburg. I got 5% there, 2% maybe Roanoke. I think it's going to be much more focused right in here, and only then 1, 2, maybe 3 storms. It's going to be very similar to what we had yesterday, where just a couple storms form and may drop some hail just for a few minutes before they end up gusting out and having very little in the way of hail. And they got a 1% chance for Washington, D.C. and that surrounding metro area. Outside chance it could get that far north. Any storms, of course, the strongest storms could have up to some golf ball size hail, but I think they'll be few and far between. Again, much like yesterday, we had 1 storm that had up to golf ball size hail, and we had 3 storms in general. So very similar to yesterday, and continuing that trend of similarities to yesterday, we're going to have a chance for some hail as well along Arizona. The monsoon continues, monsoon season, where you just get those storms that pop up in the afternoon. You get a lot of wind, a lot of rain, and occasionally you get some hail as well, up to isolated golf ball size hail. I think the main focus is going to be splitting the gap between Flagstaff and Phoenix and the higher terrain in Arizona. So places like Prescott or Payson have a chance of seeing some hail. 2% chances for both of those areas as well. And it's going to be very similar to yesterday in the mid to late afternoon through the early evening hours across Arizona. So for here in Oklahoma, much later in the afternoon. But overall, I think it's going to be a fairly limited threat, on top of the fact that obviously Arizona, very populated here and here, but the rest of the state's pretty desert. So it has to hit. If it doesn't hit the specific names on the map, you're probably not going to see much in the way of any hail in general. So with that, I'm going to show you guys what the models are showing, a future radar here. This is a RRR model showing storms across Virginia through the afternoon and evening hours. This one even tries to flirt with the storm moving into Washington, D.C. That'd be fantastic. If we could get a good storm somewhere other than a place that has the state Colorado in its name, would be fantastic. I'm sure a lot of you guys are hoping for somewhere else to get hit with hail, and we could see some of that this afternoon. And then we move forward towards Arizona. You can see here in the bottom of the screen, storms form and move east to west. How they've been going the past 5-6 days, and probably will continue the next couple days as well. This is a monsoon season, so the theme, I guess, of this summer for our hail season is the same places getting hit repeatedly, just different areas, slowly but surely, pretty much along the Rockies or points west, it seems like this year. Does that change tomorrow? It looks like we're going to get up into the northern sections of the Rocky Mountains here, so up into Wyoming is where a primary threat is going to be, up to ping pong ball size hail possible in that. And that's going to be later on in the afternoon and the evening hours. That's a preliminary forecast for now. Would not be shocked if I had to add in a little circle down here in Arizona, due to the fact that that monsoon season is going to kind of continue. Just a side note, here in Oklahoma, we're getting effects from that as well. Probably rain all day, here in Oklahoma City, and probably more rain again tomorrow as well. So it's just staying pretty wet, kind of cooler, the summer continues to be interesting and fairly unexpected, as this whole year has been with the severe weather season. And there's your future radar for tomorrow. Shows some storms forming in more rural sections of Wyoming, which is, let's face it, the entire state of Wyoming is fairly rural. And that's what we're going to be looking at through the remainder of your day on Tuesday. Looking ahead for the rest of the week, is anything really going to change? Well, C3 Group sponsors this 5-day for you. Here's Monday and Tuesday, as we already talked about. And going into Wednesday, yes, moderate population. The risks return to the front range. I saw somebody in the comments before the video said, when we guess Colorado Springs again, and honestly, yeah, possibly. All the hail really seems to be focused in on Colorado this year, and I think that trend continues on Wednesday and even on Thursday. And then when I move out of the way here, Friday looks like it's going to be pretty quiet. Wouldn't be surprised if we got a risk in there once we got a little bit closer. There's a time of year where there's not a lot of large-scale forcing, so the risks are more isolated to specific days, and you can't really see it until like the day of. Sometimes there is your area concern on Wednesday. Lo and behold, we've been here many times this year, and that continues. Risk for the front range on Wednesday. Hopefully not Colorado Springs. If we're going to get another good storm, I really hope it's, I don't know, somewhere that hasn't been hit yet this year, which is kind of hard to do in Colorado, but I'm sure we can squeeze out a storm here or there. And then on Thursday, that risk continues. I shouldn't even bother at making a different colored swatch. I just said different day. And then on Friday, low hail risk for now. Probably will change as we get closer to the end of the week. Looking at the more long range, however, it does look like about a week and a half out, we could see a trough kicking out into the central plains, or maybe, just maybe, we can get some storms somewhere other than the front range of Colorado. But unfortunately, that is far enough out where it could change or disappear completely between now and then. That's just something for us to kind of look forward to. So maybe we could see some hail in, eastern Nebraska or Iowa or into Illinois, somewhere in there would be great. Somewhere else would be fantastic. So with that, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Follow us on Facebook. Hit See First if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of our posts, any of our videos, any live coverage, etc., etc. Oh, it's right at the top of your news feed and supersedes the the Facebook algorithm, so all the Hail Trace posts come up right at the top of your newsfeed when you log in. And give us a call, emails, or visit our website, hailtrace.com, and you can message us on intercom, lower right-hand corner of your screen, and that will send out a message to everyone on staff. And yes, we want hail in Colorado. Well, David, you guys might be the only part of the country that is consistently getting that wish. So with that, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. for a daily hail forecast, sponsored by C3 Group. Once again, another shout out to them. Check out the video in the description below here on Facebook. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m.